Here. It's a little dark. Sliding in, sliding in, sliding in. Talking about the sports gambling scandals, how easy it is. And then if people pop in, we'll talk football. This is just tip of the iceberg. I can't wait to search this. I want to research this shit. This has been going, sports fixing has been going on. This is at least the third generation that I can remember. The 50s with Jake LaMotta throwing fights. Oh, wait, the 1919 Black Sox, the Chicago Black Sox, they called them. 1919, that's over 100 years ago. Sports gambling being legal and proposition bets being open is a problem. There should never be sports prop bets. I don't think. Proposition bets changes the cheating game. It's not even about fights, I don't think. Prop bets. That's what they got to outlaw. Back in the day, so I've heard, there was never any prop bets. That's what I heard. Yeah, the only time there was ever prop bets was for a Super Bowl. So now that they have prop bets every single night, I think that's crazy. Like, imagine, imagine if you're a head of an organization and you got 100 guys spread out across the country, and you talk to an NBA player, an NBA player, and he's sick of having 10 guys that he's got to have on his payroll and take care of, and he's not even sure he's getting another contract. He's a fringe player. Let's say that NBA player had 8, 10 people he was taking care of, and he doesn't want to take it from his contract. Well, if I'm like a criminal, hypothetically speaking, if I was criminal minded, I would probably I would infiltrate that guy. And let's say I'm a boss of my own organization, hypothetically, and I had 100 associates spread out across the United States. And 3 times a month, I had to I had to get this information from the basketball player. When just listen, let me know when your over under is like 22, 23. Look, don't go over the points. You know those nights where your favorite player is not shooting, you're like, what the hell is going on? Well, that you're not gonna blow the game, nothing like that. Just don't shoot for a while and don't go over. And that's it. It's that simple. So if I know when, let's say hypothetically speaking, Kyrie Irving is gonna go under 27 and a half is over under, and I'm boys with him. Let's say we grew up together and he's an NBA player and I'm a criminal. Like it's very easy to make something happen. Let's say me and let's use an example. Me and my best friend Dre. Let's say Dre goes to the NBA, right? I would be like, yo, Dre. Well, he would say, no, Nooch, you crazy, leave me alone. But like my wheels would be turning like, hey, just let me know when you're not gonna go over your over under. That's all. Just let me know. If you don't feel like shooting, if you're sore, say your calf hurts, anything. Just don't go over your points. And I'm gonna spread out. If you got 100 guys, it's $1 million doesn't go as far as it used to. $1 million is not a lot of money anymore. I don't think it would be that hard to spread out 1.5 million each shebanger over 100 people. Let's say you had 100 people networking that were all in on this. They were all part of the same plan, and you really wanted to like be a thief in the night. It's very easy to spread out to and get to $1 million. Let's see, $300 a man, 100 times 300,000. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. If each guy won $1,000 on that bet, you mix it in with a couple other bets, you disguise it, and then everybody you end up with 1,000. Jesus, 100 guys won. Oh man, 100,000 real quick. Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to get. You can get a 500,000 to 1 million a month fixing sports. I wanna look at crowd. I wanna see the timeline on this, on the MMA Junkie. So they're fixing there's a sports betting scandal in the UFC right now, and they're not really talking about it. They're not really talking about it on ESPN much. Dana White did a little, like, a talk on YouTube, ESPN, YouTube MMA, but they're not talking about it, and this guy, this idiot, was bragging. He's had his own Discord, and he was bragging about winning all this money that he bet all the fights. And you got to be an idiot. He must be a shit kicker that had a brain, and but he really didn't know about what he was saying. He probably just had some good ideas, but he went too far with it. Like he was probably giving people information. He started giving too much, and then all of a sudden, you could charge for information. There's a lot of things that could happen. Like, this guy could have been getting paid for information and the bets, double work. And you can make a lot of money if you have the balls to do stuff like that. I mean, I can think it, but it's a different thing for somebody to do it. Where there's people that prey on others and get these, they make their money, you know, preying on other people, and you can make people do things. And let's say the circumstances, the athlete's not in the best situation, or they don't know. That's how it happens. I'm looking up at the MMA Junkie right now because I want to read that timeline. Where is it? Oh, they took it off. I hope they didn't take it off. I'm just gonna Google UFC betting scandal. I would be pissed. Wouldn't you be pissed if you I lost money with these scumbags on the UFC. If I would have known TJ Dillashaw was gonna fucking pop his shoulder out, I'm cursing. I if I would have known TJ Dillashaw was gonna blow his if he popped his shoulder out 30 times in camp, they said. If I would have known that, I would have never bet him. Here's the timeline. I would have never bet Dillashaw. That's terrible. August 22, this summer, he speaks openly, starts bragging. Kraus. He starts bragging about how much he wins betting fights. So he's a jerk off. Even if he's intelligent, he's got jerk off tendencies because that's not what a real Jesus. If he can come that far to start doing this and he's got information, oh Jesus. Greed. It's one of the deadly sins. People get greedy in all facets of life. That's what happens. He started bragging, the 1% club on Discord. I bet every single card. Okay, he's a jerk off. Like, he's bragging about it. Just make the money. Just he wanted to be a big shot. That's probably what his personality type was. He needed to be a big shot. Ego. All that shit gets in the way. Man. And the other, yeah, minus 200 to plus 400. So much money went on the guy. He went off at plus 400. So October, UFC bans the fighters from wagering on bouts. So they got a whiff of it right around Halloween. All of a sudden, a memo came out. The UFC is banning the fighters from wagering on the bouts. So, yeah, they're trying to sweep this under the rug. How much do they want to find out? They're always cheating. They're always cheating. Kamaru Usman needs two knee replacements. He can't run. He hasn't been able to run for years, like 4 years. Yet he used to gas out, but then he got older, hit his mid-30s, and now he never gasses out, but he can't run anymore. So how the hell does he get his wind? The bike? Yeah, there's cheating on every level. Pharmacology, sports betting with organized crime, like, anybody, any organization. I have no idea. It could come from anywhere. And then there's normal people. This guy's probably just a regular guy that's a trainer, it seems like, and they want to be big shots. You know how it is in the UFC, in the MMA world. They all think they're big shots. They all think they're big shots. That's all right. I like when they call us the casuals still. Oh, the casuals, bro. The sport's been on for 25 years. We all knew boxing first. Just because you roll jujitsu doesn't mean I don't know about combat sports as much as you. I don't want to roll jujitsu. I don't want to roll around with another dude for every week. I mean, it's cool to know it. I'm not gonna hate on it, but like I could see wrestling in high school and college, boxing. I don't want to roll at 40. No, no. I like hitting the bag. You know what I'm saying? My buddy doesn't know I'm on live. I gotta let him know. Yeah, I'm not rolling fucking jujitsu. But yeah. So this guy was a trainer with an ego, a crazy line movement on the night, fight night 214 bout between Minner and Nordabeki, including odds for Nordabeki to win. A lot of bets came in. Oh, proposition bets. You could win at plus 600, plus 800. They all had the guy that was supposed to lose to win by first round knockout at plus 300. He went on to defeat him in the first round TKO after 67 seconds. Wow. And the guy got injured. Shit. The guy got injured. What a shame. Minner is cornered by Kraus. Kraus knew the guy was hurt. The guy came out and threw a couple leg kicks and packed it in, packed his lunch, and this guy Kraus got paid. Now, if you know your fighter is hurt and you want to get you if you're not a jerk off and you I could see a smart dude, a lot of smart people spreading these things out. It's probably going on heavy because you can put these prop bets in too. The guy imagine catching him every time the guy that's supposed to lose is going to get the finish, and it's like a very strong possibility. You spread out like 200 plus $500 bets, you know, huh, you could really do damage. November 6th, the two fighters got under investigation. U.S. integrity betting firm came in. Oh, their goal. Dana White did a little thing. You got to put that out, Dana. Connor, yeah, Dana White puts out what he wants. He's got Conor McGregor not being tested for a whole year because he's doing Roadhouse and healing his leg. Yeah, this is just the tip of the iceberg. Miles Austin just got pinched for or got suspended for betting. If they're looking at receivers coach on the Jets betting, I don't think all you got to do is spread it out. If somebody who knows a lot of people, very smart, can get things going, it's very penetratable. Very penetratable. I think they need to do away with proposition bets first. That's number one because you can really you can get a lot of kids in a lot of trouble. Huh. November 11th, Dana White dismissive of controversy in first comments. Oh, he brushed it off. Dana White, he's a smart businessman. Dana White's got to be pissed about that. He makes so much money. He doesn't need to. Dana White doesn't need to do anything like this. So of course Dana White wants that out. He doesn't mind if his players go on peak performance enhancing drugs, but he's not gonna. This isn't a big deal. It's a big deal for the sport, but I think if what are they really looking for? ESPN is in bed with UFC particularly, and this is a UFC investigation. So what are they really looking for? And what level do you really want to do this on? Dana White is very powerful. So I don't I don't they'll investigate this guy and put the fire out, and that's probably what's gonna happen, I think. And if they really want to go and find where the sports cheating, the fixing is probably at, NBA. Like it's the easiest to penetrate. You just don't have to. I just named one idea because it's the first one that came to my head. You you find the player or 7 or 17. You have them on the schedule of your mastermind plan. Let's say you get 17, 20 players around the whole NBA, or one guy in each team. Let's say you get 30, 32 players, or 30, I forget what it is. Say you get 30 players, round it off, 30 players. And these 30 and the 30 players let you know, and you spread those 30 out 100 times to 100 people across the country. So now you're talking, wow, 30,000. Now you're winning. Now yeah, it's easy to spread out and rob a mil five. It's a million five is not what it used to be. It's not 1998. A million five is not even a lot of money. Like it's really easy. I guarantee it's easy to rob a million five that way, hypothetically. Uh, yeah, they gotta do away with prop bets, proposition bets. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, prop bets is crazy now that I think about it. That's where it's at. But I just wanted to touch on this real quick and go on for a little while and just go live for the fun of it. So hopefully you guys find this. I'm Nooch, Neighborhood Picks. Like, subscribe, and yeah, the combat sports match fixing has been going on forever. So uh, yeah, it's not going to stop. I'm coming out for football. I got people DMing me right now as we speak about the football. So I'll be back. Nooch, Neighborhood Picks. Like, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.